Next look at Bob's Bowl, which is the Meineke Bowl between South Florida and Clemson. This is a game where both teams' strengths are the defenses, but the total is very low at 40.5, so I'm not sure if there's any obvious value there with the under. South Florida did hang tough, though, with some of the top teams in the Big East, so perhaps the Bulls getting 6 represents some value. Bob, what's your lean on this game?
Well, the Tigers were 4-1 in their last 5 bowl games, and my guess is that they may have a little bit of trouble getting up for this game. The number last I saw was 4.5, and the more I look at it, and since I've told you which games I wanted to talk about, right, I don't think I'm quite as enamored with Clemson as I am now with South Florida. I like B.J. Daniels. He set out the final game of the season, so his status for this game is not clear. I suspect that he'll play, but everything being said and done, I'm going to take South Florida, going to reverse field a little bit. I like South Florida getting the points and slight lean to the under.
All right. Zach, I see you nodding on that. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I think a point that the listeners should pay attention to what Bob said is 4-1 Clemson in their last 5 bowl games, and the reason why is because in a bowl game you can showcase star running backs like C.J. Spiller and let him carry the load and let him just be as good as he is. Clemson doesn't have that guy this year, and he talked about the status of whether B.J. Daniels is in or out. Skip Holtz's offense isn't traditionally built around a guy like B.J. Daniels, like how Jim Leavitt's was. He wants a more traditional drop-back passer, so whether it's Daniels playing in a confined system or the walk-on freshman playing, it doesn't really matter. We have really good numbers. We're plus 1,050 units with these two teams combined, showing good profits. One of the few games that matches 2 profitable teams up in bowl season. We say take the points in this game. Clemson really, they start fast. Don't get scared if they get up early. If you have in-game betting, you might want to even press the bet or wait, because I think Clemson probably will score in the first quarter, but I think South Florida should control the game from there on.
Yeah, South Florida does seem like the kind of team that just can hang around, hang tough, put games, make them go to the wire. John Ryan, what do you think about this game?
I'll make it unanimous. I like South Florida 2. I would take them all the way down to 4 points. I think if the running game plays the way I think they're capable against the Clemson defensive front, then I think South Florida, you won't have to worry about the spread because South Florida win the game straight up.
Right.
So I think a key stat here based on my model and simulator is if South Florida outrushes Clemson, and granted Clemson really doesn't have that dominating running game as they have shown in previous years, as Zach and Bob just said. So if South Florida can control the tempo of the game with their running game, control both sides of the line of scrimmage, I think they have a solid chance of winning the game.